No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes. Weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But somebody that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Eddie the Beast Hall. You don't need me to tell you that he's a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man fighting out of Newcastle, United Kingdom. Here comes the Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, Eddie the Beast Hall. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot. Inside it's roasted.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. What a punch. The perfect counter lands. They both want the knockout. The straight right just misses. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. And they block the right uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That big hook doesn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he just missed with that left jab. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. This fight has a real good flow to it. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Eddie Hall in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These power punches are bruising up his body. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. Throws the jab but does not score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowen, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you've been back in on.
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Swap.
Difference away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Or you follow through.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, Larry Holmes now, and the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make over.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter. Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. And Larry Holmes goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we continue.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The beast, Eddie Hall, is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's...
As we watch watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. And there's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This is a high-octane battle. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of...
And we enter the 8th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.